Looks like that worked. Alright. So today is a new patch. We got a new patch today. The patch notes were released yesterday. You can find it there. Linked it in chat. You can also find it on our Discord if you want to join that. Apparently when I send a message, it does both at the same time now when I do this. So I am streaming today on both Twitch and YouTube, where I'm gonna try to do this more if I can get it working. It's a little annoying to troubleshoot sometimes. That's why I don't do it. But I'm trying to do it. 19 hours ago, Leonardo Casola subscribed on YouTube. There's a Cryptic Gaming with an underscore at the end, followed on Twitch. Bangarang, followed on Twitch. CJ SPCL, followed on Twitch. Minimum 619 on Twitch. Just period YouTube on YouTube. Obviously that's his YouTube account. Coco Dapid on YouTube. Etsy23 is followed on Twitch. And Nurse Joe has resubscribed his Prime for the last 4 months. Unpurity resubscribed Tier 1 for 14 months. That's actually murky. Watching TV is followed on Twitch. The Markness has resubscribed Tier 1 last 18 months in a row. 18 total. Look at him go. Those are some updates there from people subscribing on the different platforms. So appreciate the support. Appreciate you guys hanging out and all that jazz. So anyway, here's the patch. We've got April 2025 update. Heroes of Arcasia. The April update is coming. Downtime will begin. Expected to last 4 hours. So the game is up right now, so we don't have to worry about that. Road to Act 3 Honing Boost event. So this is where a lot of people were having trouble with was the advanced honing. I did see on Reddit people talking about how this event actually is kind of disheartening because there's a dead zone that leads to 1620, so 1580 to 1620, but you're not able to use the new event for characters that are under that. You can only do it if they're over 1640. So that's a little weird. Anyway, the event period is until July 23rd, so we got a good chunk of time before you have to actually use this event. And I'll look through the Road to Act 3 event thing, like it's up here blinking on my screen at the moment. Mission completion rewards are all this. I'm not going to run through everything. The big thing here is you get 4 level 7 gems for your ult, which is good. And then it's supposed to lead you to 1670 so that you can do normal Brel. I definitely think if you're a returning player, this is a good way to get back into things, especially because they've got a whole bunch of card packs here. Can help you finish your card set. But there's a lot of rewards for honing. Oodles of honing rewards to try to make up for how insane it is to hone right now. Players will receive the following rewards for completing gate missions and Behemoth in A-Gear content. So it's extra rewards that are in this event thing. This is nice. Some extra gold for Aegir. Like that. Storm the Abyss event. A mysterious portal is opened in Chushire's Bitterwind Hill. It's been a long time since I went to Chushire. A creeping chill that threatens to consume the land. Brave adventurers can step inside, no prereqs, no item level required, and face relentless waves of icy foes. Across 3 escalating rounds, activate bonfire totems for powerful buffs. And keep an eye out for rare fate embers packed with valuable items. I may have to actually do this if there's fate embers. Do they give gold? There's an event feast available. There's new event tokens. So we'll have to look at that shop. Twinkle Twinkle Exchange event. The Golden Frog event is extended until May 21st. The Golden Frog has been extended with additional opportunities to earn progression materials through random lucky chests. New special gold shop items added with jackpot mechanics. Oh boy. There's a Wild Soul contest winner. Let's have a look-see. That's the Wild Soul contest winner. People are getting so good at art these days. It's kind of impressive. So those are the art contest winners. I could probably use some of these as thumbnails for a future stream. It's nice though. Alright, what do we got here? So that was the art contest winners. Ending events. Guardian Raid event concludes. Advanced hunting event mission ends. Arc Pass, Frost and Roses. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a video. All these skins always look the same to me. I don't know. Like the gauntlets are fine, I guess. Everything always looks the same. What can you do? Oh, there's the Markness again. Resubscribing 20 months in a row. He's just showing off now. Showing off. For some reason my helicopter theme didn't play in my ears. I need to fix that somehow. Okay, so we got Embrace Elegant and Power with Frost and Roses Arc Pass. This season, step into Duality of Ice and Grace. That's this up here, the Arc Pass here. So that's this. The Duality and Grace. With sophisticated battle-ready skins that look exactly the same as the other ones that are sophisticated. Both frostbitten resilience and regal refinement. Look at them using some nice words there. Whether you're commanding the battlefield or making a statement in the city, these meticulously crafted outfits, meticulously crafted, ensure you stand out in every fight. And there's also a wallpaper. Content quality life updates added a gate info button. Enable players to view guaranteed non-RNG rewards for each gate clear via gate info. Can we look at that? What does that look like? Oh, here it is. Okay. Nice. All right, so this is what that looks like. You go here, and then there's a button above my head here called Gate Info that actually finally tells you the info of the raid. Exactly how many. This is like such a high quality of life thing. It's so stupid that it took them 4 years to add this. As everybody goes, how many Shadow of the Karma do I get for Gate 1? How many do I get for Gate 2? How many do I get if I buy the box? And the gold, I'm so happy they added this, but it's just like, why did it take so long to just add information to the fucking game? All right. Back to this. There we go. Added a leave button for solo entries on Ebony Cube. All right. Enabled solo players in Ebony Cube to exit before the cube begins and reclaim their entrance ticket. Enable instant exit voting for solo Guardian raids. Removed Guardian's curse penalty when exiting a solo Guardian raid through the designated escape route. Added outline indicators for the following monsters: Behemoth, Storm Commander. Okay. Combat skill arc passive counted shield damage dealt by players toward MVP fighter supporter scores. This is great because people hold back their abilities during shields, and it just doesn't make sense. Hopefully the logs will pick up the damage that you're doing during the shields as well. I'm hoping the logs work out that way. Enable Just Guard to be reactivated using G key during its success animation. All right. Change specific tier 4 bracelet special effects obtainable only via granted only to apply only to monsters. Not sure what that is. Reverted Wild Soul to normal state. I am Wrath. Wish honing nerfs was for all characters. I agree, Mr. Wrath. I agree, buddy. Because it's painful out there to hone. So painful. Update the tooltip of Wild Soul Enlightenment, Arc Passive, Agile Gate to clear effect description. Don't know what that means. Slightly increase hit range of Striker's esoteric skill, Lightning Tiger Strike. Congratulations, Striker. I bet you're really excited to get noticed in the patch notes. Slightly increase the basic attack AoE radius of Summoner's Companion Paru when Fruits of Empathy Arc Passive is active. Modify Aeromancer's Hyper Awakening Fulmination to improve range detection and skill application. Adjusted monsters mechanics to prevent rapid pulling or pushing of characters during skill usage. This is so vague and could be, could be good. Enable damage number to display when hitting monsters with shields. Wonderful. This paired with this is great news for everybody. Highlighted this. Apparently honing is nerfed entirely. Yeah, along with gold nerfs as well. I'm getting to that, right? I'm working my way down. Someone is saying that it is, but I don't see the honing nerf icon for my other 1650. Improve the icon for Aeromancer skill Space Cleave. I don't know if that's good. Stronghold. Added 21 new structures to the Toto Cookie vendor's inventory. We'll have to look at that. I mean, why would we not? Added 12 tree-shaped structures. Introduced a like feature. Wasn't there already a like feature? Isn't that... Reflected the number of save strongholds in total likes. Increased maximum number of save stronghold to 100. Nice. Added a teleportation management option to stronghold menu. Increase the max number of teleportation structures that can be owned to 10. That's friendly. Change the purchase limit for teleportation structures from 1 to 10. Auto dismantled. Added options in engraving recipe auto dismantle settings to exclude favorite uncollected engravings. Item codex. Added a honing materials tab to exchange section of honing materials exchange shop. Enabled rare or epic skill rune bleed to drop when defeating field bosses. Adjusted the spawn position of a tree. This is actually probably good, right? Because you used to have to like go to the random field bosses to get those, I think. Adjusted the spawn position of a tree in a Bedos garrison of North Kurzan to allow for 2-player logging. And logging is such a high competition thing right now. Unitas updated the search option button design in the Unitas UI. I'm sure that was needed. Improved the daily tab in Unitas to allow separate searches for quest rewards and reputation. Enhanced the detailed reputation info window in Unitas. All right, we'll look at that later. Balance update. Reset recommended skill info with updated skill for the following classes. None of which I play. Cool. Class-wide arc passive. Evolution. So these are the bigger things. Supersonic breakthrough. Got him. Updated the supersonic breakthrough passive effect. On hit, Evo damage increases by 5 and 10. The attack speed, move speed bonus. If both are above the cap, gain additional damage. Now it is increased to 30. So 10% increase there. And that's it. So it increases the ceiling of that, I guess. So Berserker, Mark said that Berserker got a big buff. Their main thing that he was horny about was the attack speed increase on all the slow abilities. So you might be able to get 1 extra ability in during your red dust thing. So that is information from Mark on this. Gun Lancer. I swear it seems like they're buffing Gun Lancer in every single patch. I don't think there's been a patch where they haven't buffed Gun Lancer. And I get that they need to, since they only have like 2 damage skills, but like it's crazy how they just continually have to adjust that class. So Light of Judgment for Paladins, extra weak point and stagger. This is actually great because Light of Judgment is like your main spammer. And then if you don't run 2 blue abilities, you are lacking a little bit of stagger to do stagger checks. So this helps with that because you'll be able to get like 2 of these off at mid, which is good. Slayer, I don't know anything about Slayer, so I'm not gonna try to weigh in on any of this. I believe AI said that this is a buff to everything for him. War Dancer, again, I can't really weigh in on this stuff. But we've got some nerfs. It looks like this got nerfed, but this got buffed. So the overall damage got buffed, but the tripod got nerfed, I guess. Energy combustion, extra meter gain. A lot of things. They're trying to improve War Dancer. There's not a lot of War Dancers out there, so they probably should help them out a little bit. I'm assuming this is buffing them. And then I think Rigo said that Scrappers got buffed, so he was excited about that. Soulfist. Don't know very many Soulfist mains out there, you know. But it looks like they were nerfed. They got extra weak point, and then hype damage got nerfed. Glavia. I don't know a lot of Glaviers either. They're trying to fix that by changing a bunch of stuff. That's what this means. Striker. Striker is struggle bussing in this game. There's a lot of dedicated strikers. I know Chase is fully dedicated to the class, and he regrets that decision. Hopefully they're getting some love. I believe Lightning Whispers are crit synergy, so the duration increasing plus 4 seconds is good. Means it's a more reliable crit synergy. And then extra damage here for their esoteric skill focus passive. More normal skill damage from flurry enhancement. Yeah, it just looks like overall buffs. Breaker, all skill damage is now increased by 2.8%. Joe's gonna be happy about that. Change the hypogastric breathing passive. I guess that's Brawl King. So that got buffed. Looks like Brawl King got a buff, and then overall Breakers got a buff of 2.8%. So Punchy McPuncherton, 2.8%, Brawl King, 2.8% plus 3%. So congratulations, Brawl King. Deadeye, nothing to do with me, Pistolier. Just given more stagger to the shotguns of EW. Just buffing their stagger a little bit. Artillerists received a buff. This I can actually weigh in on. I'm pretty sure they received a buff. That Rajdak outgoing damage has been reduced by 16%. That is stressful to read. Hyper awakening meter gain has been reduced. Cooldown has been reduced. Okay. Don't like seeing reductions on Artillerist. Okay. Ultimate skill. So this is the where you summon a whole bunch of little turrets, and it's very nice. Buffing this attack is very good because it's like you summon these turrets when you go in your wheelchair, and then they do really long distance targeting burst damage to the boss or whatever's around. And that's pretty nice. Kindle effect is for the non-wheelchair artillerist, and it's honestly like a really annoying animation because it's too subtle to know, but it's like a buff that you apply with your X, and they're buffing it quite a bit, it looks like. So leap, oh, the leap tree. Okay. With improved Paylab Barrage, Steel Rain cooldown is reduced by 50%, and then change the explosive passive effect. So this is the changes how the T skill works when you're in the wheelchair. So they're buffing the damage on it. And then also stagger. And hyper awakening beater gain. Alright. So it looks like you really want to go with the with explosive maybe, unless they made the other one like super reduced. Let me go on him. That's interesting. Sharpshooter, let's see. Bladestorm movement skills can be now activated sooner during casting. That's good, because you were like locked into doing this skill. Charge shot, increase the turn speed while charging. Change the quick aim skill tree to concussion. So increasing the stagger of the skill is actually really good. Because you're spamming this skill all the time. Hawk shot added weak point effect. That's very good. Reduced holding duration on snipe. This I think was very, very much needed, because the snipe it takes forever, and it makes it so punishing if you get hit during your casting time for it. Like, all your damage is gone if you lose it. And increase the turning speed. Holding now begins at the start of the skill cast. So that's all really good. This is interesting. I think they're trying to add a new skill to their kit, which is this lock-on. I think they're trying to make it so that the skill becomes more viable as a choice. So that's cool. And then increase the death strike by 3%, and then increase the just reduce the amount of stacks that you need to get the maximum percentage, so that you're maxed out on with your, what is the, I can't remember what the thing is, loyal companion, so that your engraving happens faster. Scouter, Pulse Fire added a level 1 weak point effect. Airstrikes, total damage is reduced in both PvE and PvP. Increased casting speed's very good. And then reduced times between drop bombs being dropped is very good. And then I thought I read somewhere that it was changing. They're updating the skill to always hit the maximum number of times on a successful attack. Yeah. Because this was very awkward to land. It was very weird, because it's such a huge field. So it's good that they made that change. It needed to happen. This class in general needed some love. Like, it's consistently needed love, and they've sucked it all out. Sync protocol, outgoing damage is now 8%. Increased missile move speed, missile impact range. Project Titan, outgoing damage 5.5%. So that is all buffer 10s. Airstrike damage. It's now increased for the following skills. Okay. So they nerfed it here by 39%, and then they buffed it here by 32%. And then what is this? Leap, change the sync combat passive effect. After point, exclusion, skill, next sync skill. So they're just buffing your sync skill, which is the Iron Man. Gunslingers. All you gunslingers out there are probably excited to show up in the patch notes. Life absorption skill tree effect. Looks like the duration is increased, which is great, so that you can just cast this and then cast more abilities, so you don't have to go back to that stance and cast it again. Increase in stagger, just like EW. And then focus shot, you're getting damage increase, it looks like. Target down, you get a damage increase. And then more stagger and more weak point. That's a nice buff for, yeah, very nice GS changes for sure. They got a lot of love there. Too little, too late. Oh, I agree. But people that are GS mains are gonna be super horny about those changes, I think. I don't know anything about Summoner. My mind glazes over when I see anything about the Summoner. Bard. Looks like they got some stagger increases, which is good. That'll help them during some of these stagger checks. I guess Sorks needed a buff, you know, like they weren't doing enough damage, so they're getting things buffed. Why are they getting everything buffed? By so much. Doomsday crit damage is up 60%. What is going on? 24%. Sorks did not need a damage buff. Like, what are they thinking? Ugh. I'm angry at that. Like, what is that? Sorks are gonna be so fucking busted. Alright, Deathblade gets some weak point. Oh, they're actually nerfing Deathblade. Look at that. Actually doing some Deathblade nerfs. Who would have thought that we would see a Deathblade get nerfed? Oh, this is getting buffed though. The Sword Spirit Compression passive. That's getting buffed. So they nerfed what? Firm Will passive and buffed Sword Spirit Compression passive. I don't know what that means, but might be the difference between like the two specs or something. Shadowhunter. The cockroach is getting some love, it looks like. Increased speed for Hell Frenzy. Looks like just like quality of life stuff for cockroaches. And then extra stagger. All the supports got extra stagger in this patch, so all three supports got it. Aeromancer, don't know enough about it. I'm sure Dane tonight will talk about these things on the stream. Wild Soul. This is the most broken ass class in the game. Alten still playing Lost Ark? Crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. I agree. Sadly, Alten, this game has the best combat in any of the games, you know? I go where the combat is. It's very, very nice combat. When a better game comes along, I will be playing it. Also in June, I'll be playing Dune Awakening. For sure. Gonna try that. Apparently the combat sucks in that game though, so it may not last very long. But I'm gonna try it out. Let's see. Digger Bear. Wild Soul is busted and everything about it should be nerfed. And whatever they did to this class, I don't know enough about it, but it looks like some things are being nerfed, which is good. because this class is busted as it gets. So that is all of the patch notes. You left because your head couldn't do it anymore, the grinding. I play this game twice a week, I would say. Maybe even once a week now. I just play it on Wednesday, and then I play other things on different days. Whatever I get done on Wednesday is typically what happens. You love Lost Ark and still do it? I understand, sir. I understand. Alright, so we got through the patch notes. I need to make a note of something, and then we'll take a look at these other things. Alright. So Fever Time is silver and Destiny Shards. I don't need either of those things, so not really happy about that. And then I came here on the Artillerists because I wanted to look at the leap section. I am multi-streaming, Mr. Wrath. I am. On the YouTubes and the Twitch. YouTube and Twitch. Let me see. So on YouTube, it's at Nullen. If you're wanting to check that out. I feel like they reduced the casting time for improved payload. Elbow cuff. So we'll try that. Mm-hmm.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are...
Alright, let's look at these shops. So this is a new victory token. Expires towards the end of June. We got a bunch of stuff. Radiant victory. I'm guessing this is if you do the event. So we'll have to check that out. Makoko Boot Camp is here as always. Give me that gold. And Destiny Destruction Stones. So I can waste more gold on my weapon. And then, what else we got? Storm the Abyss, event period. So this is for your new character, I guess? Oh no, this is the event location. Okay. Which is in Cheshire. That makes sense. And then there's this arc passive now with oodles of rewards and skins that look like the same skins we've had in every single patch. And a new road to Act 3. And this helps your character get to 1670, is this road to Act 3 thing. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna pick. I'm probably gonna wait to use it since it goes until July. Because I don't really care right now. So we'll see. I might get bullied to use it on support again, you know? Oh, finally. I'm trying to get the legendary health on one of these support pets that I have. And these other ones I just throw away. Rainbow. And then I did manage to set it so it automatically levels up the epic ones each time. It's kind of weird to do. But the autoplay settings, if you're wanting to do this is like really niche in this game to do this. But in the shelter and the cookie workshop, you do by higher expertise. And for whatever reason, that means in this, it's going to prioritize the epic ones that are not leveled up fully, and this will prioritize the epic ones that are not leveled up fully. That way you can max these out and then upgrade them to legendary with the tokens. So if you're wanting that setting, that's what it looks like. Bloodstone. I never have enough bloodstones. Sadness. Let's get our fingies warmed up a little bit, and then we'll try to do some behemoth. Let's see, I was watching Last of Us. I started watching season 2 of Last of Us, and I'm a little bothered by the writing. I'm not bothered by the events that occurred, but just from a standpoint of writing, if you make all of the characters unlikable and you remove any likable characters from the show, it makes it very challenging to be interested in watching more of the show, you know? So I feel like the writers did a disservice to the main character of the story by making them unlikable. That's all I'll say about Last of Us here. And if you're looking for something that's super chill to watch while you're eating lunch or something, I highly recommend the there's a Netflix show called Drive to Survive, which is about the F1 racing. I don't give any shits about F1 racing, but like that show is extremely well made. And it made me want to move to Monaco to avoid paying taxes. Alright. I think last week I didn't even do behemoth on my main. 'Cause I didn't play in the... I didn't do a reset day last week. Sometimes, you know, work just gets in the way of living your best life. YouTube Coco Dapit. Coco Dapit has like a all 1640 group. I would help you, sir, but and I would, there you go. Let's get in this group. They also brought the event quest back. 10,000 HP. Holy moly. Probably want to run that as a support. Sure, my life energy is maxed out. I should probably see if the log is working. Dude, at Costco, they have these chicken, they're like organic chicken meatball things. And they're very nice. Very nice to have for like a brunch or whatever. I started making a salad essentially for brunch every day with lime juice and a little bit of ranch, and now I'm adding these chicken meatballs to it, and it's pretty dandy. I also started playing League of Legends again. It was a nice change of pace. Mark and I were running ranked matches, and we did our promos. And I tried putting some highlights of that up on the YouTube channel. There's also a picture of me from when I was a teacher and running the League of Legends club in one of the videos. So if you want, you can spot that Easter egg. I was thinking about having this make it into a cartoon. Oh, seriously? I got hit by that shot? The game is definitely running worse. Oh my god, I can't get around the head. It wouldn't let me get around the head. This is so stupid. Uh-oh. We killed him. Give me more thingies. Another thing we get from Costco all the time are these pre-made taco pack things. For 2 people, you can have 3 tacos each on 2 different days. And then it costs, I think they cost $18. So you got 4 dinners for 18 bucks. Like 4 plated, you know, 4 plates. So we do that all the time. Taco Tuesday, you know. But I fucking donked the head. It's like... That was so much damage to the head. Alright guys, we gotta actually finish the wing. Very good. They changed the head on this, and it's weird. That must be what they were talking about in the patch notes, but it's like awkward now because I don't know where to stand. Because you can't like get in the crook of his, between his body and his head. Okay. Six. Oh, I skipped it. Oh, we almost killed him. "16 bars away."
Really starting to act up.
Now, the game is a little bit getting some FPS skippity. It's an official term, FPS skippity. Wait, da-da! No trail. Get rid of some of this life energy. Ooh, nice. I can kick it. The logging tech is that you're supposed to stop every time you get rewards and then start back up again. So you get a chance of kicking each time to proc. And if you're lucky, you can get a whole bunch of kicks. This is what it's like to be a free-to-play player. Try to get it to like 9,000, then I'll move on with my life. Also, as a reminder, for Act 3 cards, I'll go through it once I get over here. So for Act 3 cards, you want to work on... Where is that? So... the earth damage is what you're looking for. So for supports, you're already working on like that. This one, the lightning damage increase for Brel, which if you're already clearing Brel, you don't need to really worry about it. Same thing with the damage set for that. Obviously it makes the raid easier to clear if everybody's got it, but you don't need to, you know, super worry about it. And then for damage, for Brel, you're doing the lightning damage one already. Again, if you're already clearing it, you don't need to super worry about it. But for Act 3, the next raid that comes out, you can work on the Strong Earth's Breath, which is the earth damage one. And that'll help you with the last 2 phases of that raid. And then the other things that you can do is there's elemental damage. And I believe it's plant for the other one. So you can go through your books here and you can go to like elementals and you can start working on these and increase this elemental damage here. And then there's, I think the other one is either, oh, it was insects. Insects and elementals. That was the other one. And then demons. So demon you should already have if you did a con. But if you don't have demon damage increase, like you want to definitely work on that. So that impacts like every Legion raid in the game. James Barron says Daniel Negreanu? I don't know what that means. Not sure what. Hopefully Daniel is doing good. Also, it's a cool name, James Barron. Imagine if your first name was Baron, and then you'd be Baron James. Then you could tell people that you're a Baron. Alright, let's see how Jaboner's doing. Oh my goodness. Perpetually tired. Weary, even, I would say is the word. My dog Frank decided to randomly bark at some noise outside the window at 4 in the morning. And woke me up. As a result, I only got about 4 hours of sleep. Feels bad, man. So currently Jaboner is EW. I've been screwing around on that with him and I'm terrible at it. Really bad. So you're like, oh, I'm excited to learn EW from you. Don't think that. Don't even think twice about it. Because you're gonna learn how to not play EW. Learn not what to do, what to not do. My plan for this afternoon is I'm gonna try to do some chaos dungeons and a behemoth on each character until I can't take it anymore and I go have some chicken meatball salad. And then I'll come back and I'll finish the behemoths and the dailies. And then tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're gonna do hard Brel, normal Brel, and A gears until we can't no more. Ooh, give me gold. That'll work. I'll take a random legendary card pack. If you're looking for a new book to read and you're into reading things or audiobooks for that matter, I started reading a genre of books called Lit RPG. I didn't know anything about it until just recently, so if you're like, yeah, that's obvious that, you know, everybody knows about Lit RPG books. I didn't know anything about it. So I started reading Lit RPG books just recently, and I'm super into them. If you play MMOs, it's literally a MMO video game in the form of a book. It's kind of like Solo Leveling, the anime, in that, you know, you're dropping somebody in a system and they're leveling up and trying to figure shit out. And I'm reading currently, it's Dungeon Crawler Carl, and it sounds stupid. It sounds like the dumbest title ever for a thing, but it's extremely well written, entertaining, funny. It gives me the like humor vibe of I can't think of the name of the movie. The one where the meme is from, like where they're like, "Oh, I'm doing my part." Meme. Why can't I think of that movie right now? I don't know. If somebody's listening and can tell me what that movie is, that would be great. I can't think of it at the moment. Starship Troopers? Something like that? Does that sound right? Starship Troopers? It's got humor like that, where it's like it's clever and makes fun of everything. So highly recommend that if you are looking for something to get lost in this spring into the summer. A good summer series. I think they got 8 books. I'm on book 3 right now, and it's just getting better and better. And if you DM me, maybe I'll send you a sample, you know? I got 3 cube tickets on this guy. Oh, that's how you get the Radiant tokens. You cash them in there. Why won't it let me open it? Can I use or equip this item? So the card packs are bugged out. Is that what I'm saying here? I think I just found a bug. Alright. Finding bugs. I also can't put it in my inventory. So this is officially bugged out. Feels good. Love that. Love it. The stock market's up again today. Two days in a row. Anybody that bought the dip is feeling high on life right now. I got a 4.5% increase on my entire portfolio. Feels very good. Anytime there's a big dip in the market, if you've got extra cash, the safest, dumbest thing that you could do, not dumbest, safest thing you could do on a dip is just buy an SP 500 mutual fund. Every single brokerage has their own that's affiliated with the brokerage. So if you sign up for a Fidelity account or a Schwab account, or you open up an account with them, which is just like opening a checking account at a bank. You can also open a checking account with the same brokerage. They all have their own mutual fund affiliated with the account. And the mutual funds you're only able to invest in them at the end of close of business, and you're only able to sell at the end of close. So it's a little bit harder to get your money out, which is why it's like a good storage of your money. But the reason you do the mutual fund is because it's extraordinarily low maintenance fees, whereas like the ETFs have like very large management fees affiliated with them that aren't really talked about very much. And so anytime the market dips, you wanna keep putting some cash into the SP 500. Just an easy way to get reliable gains. Good.
The Chaos Guardians are preventing you from using Giant Stroke! You need to stop Scolantia. Please help us, adventurer.
Look at me doing damage all of a sudden there. That was exciting. Yeah, I don't have any skills up. There we got one. Come on. There we go. Well, I gotta get these leap essence. Give me some of that.
You're not getting away.
There we go. There we go. Oh no. No, too many people died. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. May the Lords help us all. You know, I was trying to get behind you and your big ass got in the way. Oh my god, the timing of that. Oh, we're done. Nice.
Really starting to act up. So melting from the ground. You can break alternative spikes.
Everybody's doing great. Dug up. Hurry. How do back attackers even do this fight? Like, seriously. It looks good. No sound, though? Really? CJ Speckle. I'll have to see what's going on with Twitch. I'm trying to do a dual stream. And it's possible there might be some buggies. Appreciate you telling me, though. No sound. Wonder if that's the case on YouTube as well. Oh, YouTube is just like fully bugged out. This is so stupid. Why does the technology not just work, you know?